Welcome back! It's Thursday, so you know what that means. It's time for me to get scared for your entertainment. Today, we're going to be watching 5 creepiest ghost sightings caught on tape. As you know, I can deal with intruders, I can deal with slashers, but one thing I cannot deal with is ghosts or basically anything paranormal. So let's go make sure that I won't be able to sleep tonight.
The Disneyland Ghost. Disneyland, Florida is one of the biggest tourist attractions in the world.
Going to Disneyland in itself is terrifying. Like, you have to deal with Disney adults, which is probably some of the most scary living beings. And now you got to tell me that we got to deal with ghosts as well. I got my coffee in my Tom Nook mug. We're ready to go.
And since its opening in 1955, there have been numerous reports of supposed paranormal activity.
Great.
There has long been talk of the park being haunted by former workers, and some even say the ghost of Walt Disney has been spotted walking around.
Yeah, he would be there eyeing off all the kids.
In 2009, a security camera may have caught evidence to back up these sightings, possibly proving that Disneyland is indeed haunted. This footage is believed to have captured a ghost walking through Disneyland's haunted mansion and also walking over water at the rivers of America.
Well, show us the footage.
After hours, and the park was completely empty. Let's take a look.
I'm always so eager to see the scary footage, and then after I see it, I just cry. What am I looking at? Why are these videos always filmed on someone's Nokia? Like, why is it never good quality footage? Like, my camera quality's bad, but Jesus Christ. I don't see anything. I thought, oh, no, I do. Maybe. Ooh. Creepy. That's not scary, though. Oh, they're still going. That's actually quite creepy. If it's Walt Disney, he's wandering around the park at the wrong time of night, there's no kids for him to look at. Honestly, though, if you're going to spend your afterlife anywhere, a theme park would be a pretty good one. Like, that would be fun. Better than some crappy rundown abandoned building.
VHS surveillance tapes, but others strongly believe that it could be one of the many ghosts said to haunt Disneyland. What exactly was captured is still up for debate, and after being resurfaced on Reddit, the investigation as to what the figure was still has no answer.
Why is there so many ghosts in Disneyland, though? They're saying one of the many ghosts that haunts Disneyland. Why are there so many ghosts at Disneyland? Why have so many people passed away at Disneyland? Do people die on the rides at Disneyland, like, frequently? Is that a thing? Did Walt Disney himself die at Disneyland? Doesn't really bode well for Disney's, like, safety reputation, does it, if there's that many ghosts there?
This next ghost video was recorded in around 1992 at 34 Barnby Place, West Yorkshire,
I don't like it.
Kingdom.
I was born in West Yorkshire.
Was getting concerned about all kinds of hauntings and paranormal happenings, so he decided to set up video cameras in an attempt to capture what was responsible for the activity.
My granddad.
Over a 10-year period, he began filming strange events in his home, but the footage he managed to capture of a figure in the bathroom is by far the best and clearest footage he caught. Take a look.
Nah, if I caught that in my house, I've said it a million times, I say it again, there's nothing in the world that would keep me living there. I'd sooner be homeless. Is he just sat in the chair? He's gonna get up. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's tall. You know what? Maybe it wouldn't be such a bad thing. I am single. Tall, dark, and handsome. I don't know about the handsome part, but he's definitely tall and dark. Oh, he left. Like all my other suitors. As soon as I say I'm interested, they leave. Oh, he's back! Oh, he's left again. Oh, he's back! He's just playing hide and seek. Oh, he had gone through the wall. Nah, but seriously, how the hell would you explain that? Like, this is recorded in 1987 on a camcorder. They didn't have Photoshop back then. It's not alone. There's 2 of them. God damn it. Why are the good ones always taken?
The house was empty at the time, and what's even creepier is that after doing some research on the property, the owner found out that the street the house was built on was originally part of a graveyard. And if that isn't enough to stir up the paranormal, then the fact that 14 children burned to death in the 1940s in an old woolen mill just up the road would certainly explain the ghostly activity.
No. If I found out anyone had died near my house or it was built on a cemetery, well, you have to have a death wish if you're going to live in a house that's built on top of one of those things. That's all there is to it. Especially dead children. Everyone knows child ghosts are the worst.
The technology of 1992, when this video was taken, was nowhere near as good as it is today. meaning if it is a fake, it's a very good one.
It said 87 in the corner, and now they're saying 1992. But either way, Photoshop wasn't around then, so and if the children died in a fire, it makes sense that they're like a smoky apparition.
So what do you think? Was it a hoax, some sort of light reflection, or proof that ghosts are real?
Proof.
In my previous Ghost Caught on Camera video, I included a clip that showed orbs of light in a forest in Gettysburg. And after searching around, this next clip is easily one of the clearest orb videos out there. It was recorded in the early 1990s by Steve Lee at his haunted house deep in Colorado's Black Forest.
Aren't
Shortly
orbs
after
just
moving
like
into the
light
home,
reflect?
Strange things began happening. Electrical devices would turn
That's
off
not
randomly.
orbs.
Unexplained orchestras and rattling chains could frequently be heard, and their children started reporting sightings of shadowy people and strange lights in their room.
That reminds me of the
decided to
Hat
install
Man.
cameras and motion sensors around the home to try and capture what was causing his family terror.
When you were a kid, right, did you guys ever see the Hat Man when you were asleep? I mean, the Hat Man's like a pretty well-known internet phenomenon, isn't he? Like, lots of people have seen the Hat Man. I saw him 100% when I was a kid, but people I've asked about it have said they've never seen him. For those that don't know who the Hat Man is, he's a guy that looks roughly like this. Sometimes he looks a bit more like that, like this. He's just a rough outline of a guy in a hat with glowing eyes. And like so many people have seen this guy when they've been like asleep and just woken up, like night terror kind of vibes. And he always has like quite a pointy hat like this. So many people have seen him when they've had like night terrors or nightmares or just woken up after a nightmare. Let me know if you've seen the Hat Man, because I want to know like how common this actually is. Because I swear my friends are lying saying they haven't seen him, because everyone's seen him. He just kind of comes in your bedroom and just stands there, and he doesn't hurt you. He just kind of stands there, and he's not even scary. Like, he doesn't feel scary. He just watches.
Take long before Steve captured some incredible footage of what his family had been witnessing. Take a look at these two clips showing strange bright orbs at the property.
Okay, that's really weird. That's not just like, I thought it was just going to be like orbs in photos, but that's like, they got trails. What the heck? If they're not ghosts, then they're like fairies or something. That's so weird. It looks like a magic spell out of Harry Potter.
One of the most talked about examples of paranormal evidence ever captured, and video experts around the world have confirmed that the video hasn't been tampered with.
It's a
Some say it could
Patronus.
just be fireflies, but Steve has dismissed this, and he and his family remain convinced that the footage is proof of the paranormal activity that took place at their forest home.
Fireflies don't look like that.
Stanley Palace. Stanley Palace is a 16th century building located in Chester, England.
I think
It's
I've
renowned
been
for its
there.
paranormal activity. Doors will slam with no explanation. The temperature is known to change dramatically, and a mysterious lady can be heard singing around the property.
Oh,
As you can
no, no,
imagine,
no,
it's a
no,
popular
no,
place for
no.
paranormal groups. And during one investigation, the Saffron Paranormal Group managed to capture this terrifying footage.
Oh, no, 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 no. If she starts singing, I'm done. I'm not watching the rest. Don't see anything. Oh, wait. It's disappeared.
The team were completely shocked when they reviewed their videotapes and couldn't believe that three figures seemed to be looking down at them whilst they sat on the bottom of the stairs. They
I think
pointed
that's a
out that
reach.
the middle apparition looks very much like a face. The group believe that they have caught evidence of three
Am I
children's
blind?
ghosts who are thought to haunt the area.
Ah! I don't like
So,
that picture.
are the three images simply car lights from a nearby road, or proof that Stanley Palace is haunted?
That one was a bit of a reach. That I didn't even see anything that looked remotely like a person in that. But also, I could just be blind, so...
On a cold December day in 2003, security cameras at London's Hampton Court Palace captured a strange video that to this day continues to shock experts. It all happened when security guards at Hampton
It's always in England because the buildings are so old. They're all full of dead people.
Court kept finding a fire door open when no visitors were around.
Oh my god, another
After
Harry
checking the
Potter.
security
That looks like
footage, they
Harry's
were
in his
completely
Quidditch
blown away
robes.
by what they saw. Take a look.
Now that's Sirius Black. He's on the run. All I've seen in this video up to now is proof of Patronuses and Sirius Black.
Some believe that the figure closely resembles
Henry
King
VIII.
who seized and later enlarged the palace in the 1500s.
Oh, by the way, look at Henry VIII's codpiece, man. Overcompensating.
1500s. Although the footage does look too good to be true, Vicky Wood, who is a spokesperson for Hampton Court,
Just looks
said
like a
that she is
person.
completely baffled by it and that it is no joke. The security officer, James Fawkes, has ruled out the theory that it could have been one of the estate workers dressed in a costume.
Yeah, I
as it has
mean,
been
that
confirmed
looks
that
like
none of the
exactly what they were
workers wore
wearing.
a costume like the one worn by the figure. He reported that it's incredibly spooky because the face just doesn't look human. The fact Hampton Court Palace have not sought publicity by promoting the palace
Looks
as
perfectly
haunted
human to
leads
me.
many to think that they did indeed catch one of the best pieces of paranormal evidence ever. But what do you think of this mysterious figure?
I think it's a load of shit. Honestly, I think as far as our ghost videos go, that was a pretty tame one. That one wasn't too bad. All I know now is Harry Potter's definitely real, Sirius Black is still out there, and Walt Disney is, as we all know, too interested in children. But if you like this kind of content, be sure to leave a like. We are now doing Reddit videos on Sunday, video reacts on Tuesday, and spooky Thursdays. So if you have anything you want me to react to, let me know. We do have a Discord, or just leave it down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next few days with more videos, and bye.